to share this. Hang on. Oh, I can't do that. Hey guys. Happy Monday. Happy July. It's July. I need to share this. Hang on. Give me 1 second. Really quickly. Let me see. I always try to do this so fast. It never works in my favor.
Turn my volume down. We're good.
Oh, it's not doing it. Why is it not doing it? It's not letting me share it again. No, it's not working. Okay, hang on. Whatever. Hi, guys. Monica, Gia.
Hi, guys.
Gia's in the house.
I'm here.
Hey, so happy July. It's the first Monday of July. Okay, so we're officially past 6 months, so yay. So we are on, I guess, into like summer.
We are.
Yeah, it was like the most beautiful weekend. The weather was incredible. Yeah?
Yes. It's been really warm. I'm sorry. I'm already reading the comments. I'm sorry. I'm just failing today.
Gia did 2 workouts today.
I did a double.
I've done none. Just
and I brought you
just
some
to
cookies.
be yeah.
And I
so
brought
Gia
cookies.
brings me cookies. Oatmeal. I mean, that's sweet. Oatmeal raisin cookies. If you even knew what I ate this weekend, oh my God.
So what did everybody do for the 4th?
I was
Let's
out of
find
control.
out. While people are joining, what did everybody do for the 4th? Let's ask.
So what did you guys do for the 4th? You guys have a good time? I spent it outside the entire time. That's what I did. I had Gia over, actually. She came on my roof.
I did. It was great. We had a great time.
Yeah, so Gia came by for the 4th, and I had a girlfriend in town from Palm Springs for the weekend.
I loved her.
So, yeah. So my Italian friend met my other Italian friend.
And the talking did not stop.
So they talked food. No.
Cooking.
Cooking, yeah. And of course I was lost because I don't know how to cook. So anyways, a good time. So really, really good time. Although I will tell you, like the days leading up to 4th of July was crazy because like, you know, when you live by the beach, like it's kind of noisy in the summertime and stuff, right? But like people like shooting off fireworks days and days and days before the 4th of July. And, you know, if you guys are dog owners, you know, I don't know if cats are sensitive. Are cats sensitive? Are cats sensitive to fireworks also?
Oh, yeah.
But I mean, the dogs, like my dog is like insane over these fireworks. And it's been going on for days and days. My dog has not eaten in over 4 days because of the fireworks. So it was a couple of days ago. It was like midnight or 1 in the morning. And these guys are blowing off fireworks on the street at the beach. I literally put on a robe, covered up my pajamas, threw on flip-flops, walked myself to the beach, like hustled those people. Like, people, it's not 4th of July. These dogs around town are going crazy. And my dog literally has not eaten in 4 days.
Yeah, she was.
Or slept.
She was pretty upset. And those sounded like bombs going off at the
They
beach.
really do.
They were pretty loud.
Yeah, and they were on our street.
Yeah.
And it was just, you know, I get the whole 4th of July thing, but like 5 days prior and 3 days after, it's like, it's too much. So, I know. Well, I went Rambo at the beach at midnight. In my robe.
I heard it went pretty late, so I don't blame you.
Yeah, it was late. Anyway.
And it looks like, let's see what everybody else did.
So what's everyone doing? What did you guys do over
Looks
the
like
weekend?
we had some people relaxing. We had somebody went to the beach.
Nice.
Oh, Melissa said she worked at the PetSmart Hotel taking care of the dogs
Oh
and
my
cats.
God, I love you. Where was that at?
She didn't say. Melissa, where was that?
Melissa, where was that? I love that. So you guys were able to board the dogs and then the animals and keep them quiet and everything and contained?
That's a good idea.
Do you have any tips on how to help dogs who have severe anxiety? Any tips, darling? I would love to hear from you.
Okay. And let's see. Wendy said they spent it with close friends in their beautiful backyard.
Nice.
Evie had friends over and had a barbecue.
Hey, Evie. Good.
Let's see.
So it sounds like a lot of outside stuff too. The weather was gorgeous. At least it was in California where I am. It was beautiful. Super pretty. Probably the best days we've had in a long time. It hasn't really been that great.
Okay, I have to throw that. This is completely off topic.
All right.
Completely. But Julie Oster said,
hey, Julie.
She said she's been surrounded by her guides, and you wouldn't believe it. Well, I know you will. The nurse manager in the critical care unit is named Edgar.
I love it.
Yeah.
Your nurse at the hospital is named Edgar. I love that.
Yeah.
How you feeling, Julie? You getting better? You
She
feeling
says she's in
good?
the hospital, actually.
You're in the hospital right now?
That's what she says. She's
Oh my
listening
gosh.
in the hospital.
Oh my God. So you're in the hospital. You're serious. Are you getting better? Are you improving? And
I hope so.
yeah, right. Do you have your own room? Are you what's going on with that? I want to know. I want to know how Julie's doing.
And then I'm going to jump back. I'm sorry, I'm jumping back and forth, but
Take care of yourself, Julie.
But Melissa mentioned you should get meds for your dog, which you did give her Benadryl. You definitely
I
gave
have
her Benadryl.
given like medications.
Yeah,
I have given Benadryl. I have given hemp calming, chews. I have done everything for the dog, and nothing is helping. Nothing has helped that dog. Terrifying.
It's just for some, I think it's just so intense.
I think she just works herself so up.
Yeah.
It just anyway.
Susan played live music with her band while the fireworks were going off over her head. She said it was really cool.
Really? So do you play an instrument or do you sing?
We'll have to find out.
Yeah, I want to know. I wish I could sing.
I'm jumping around here.
I would love to be able to sing. That would be awesome.
Christy Jones said it's her first time on. Thank
you.
Christy. Kelly Cowan getting her started. So it must be referrals.
Hey, Kelly. Thanks for bringing her on.
Yeah. Melissa is in Louisville, Kentucky.
Oh, in Kentucky.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, great. So I think that's amazing that you do that because the dogs really, the animals, I'm sure they just need it. Fireworks are so scary for them.
Yeah.
I hate that.
Yeah, I mean, the other people like Maria, she says she's a nurse. She actually worked on the 4th.
Was it busy on the 4th? Because sometimes people get in trouble. But I think it was kind of a mellow 4th of July. Was the hospital? Was she in the hospital? Did she work in the hospital?
She must. She's a nurse. She's going to let us know. But she just said she was a nurse and that she worked.
Yeah.
Let's see here. Who else? Oh, Diana said hello. It's her first time. She's so excited.
Diana. Hi, Diana. Welcome. Where are you from, Diana? Where are you chiming in from?
Yeah.
I want to know.
I can tell you we have them from Nebraska. We have them from Chicago. We have them Agora Hills, Burbank tonight.
Oh, hey, Burbank.
Let's see. Okay. What else we have? My sister Connie's first time. So it's also Connie's first time tonight joining.
Hey, Connie. Thanks for joining.
Julie's joining. I said call in earlier. Julie's joining from Texas.
Hey, Julie from Texas
is here.
Texas in the house.
And Priscilla's back. She said, hi, beauties. That's sweet.
Hey, Priscilla.
I love that name. And let's see.
I'm thinking about putting G on next week. You can see her.
That means I have to put my makeup on. I'm in workout clothes with my hair up right now.
People are probably wondering what the heck you look like.
I don't know.
Do y'all want to know what Gia looks like?
The face behind the
She won't come on today because she worked out twice.
I look like a gym rat today, but I will come next week, I promise. We've got Diana from Indiana.
Hey, Indiana.
Dina from South Carolina. Julie from Riverside. And
guys.
Chris with South Dakota, second time on.
Ooh.
Lorraine.
Thank you.
Yep. Lorraine Granada Hills. Nina Calabasas. Peggy's first time on from Wisconsin.
Peggy from Wisconsin.
She's going to be scheduling a reading with you soon.
Wonderful. Thank you, Peggy.
Exciting.
Thanks to all of you guys for coming on. Love.
Amy, first time New York City.
New York. Hey.
And
hey, Amy.
I'm going to ask you about that. Actually, what happened this weekend? So besides going to the beach and chewing out those people setting off those bombs.
Yeah. So I had a very full weekend. So yeah, first I chewed out people for shooting off fireworks several days before 4th of July. I couldn't help it. And then had a wonderful weekend. And then Saturday, my son, who lives in New York, asked his girlfriend to get married. Yeah.
So exciting.
So he was in Fire Island and he proposed to her on 4th of July morning. So yeah. So I have 2 boys. So now I'm going to have a daughter. Yeah. So
so
really
exciting.
cool. So they both live on the East Coast. And so now I'm thinking.
You didn't load the picture. You couldn't get
here. I want to show you a picture.
Yeah,
I'll just show you a picture.
And I'll go through a few more folks that are on here.
I'll just show you one that's kind of a close-up so you can kind of see. So this is, can you see? Can you see? Yep, that's my son and his girlfriend. They got engaged over the weekend. So that's Kyle and Lillian. So yay. So that was exciting news. So yeah, I was like, oh my gosh, it's happening. And he's going to be 30 this week. So his birthday, he's going to be 30 this week. And he got engaged.
Yeah,
It was a busy
that
weekend.
was, you had a very busy
Yeah.
weekend. That's all good news.
And I went Rambo at the beach, so
Yeah.
that was crazy.
Well, that was
so it was a full week.
Yeah. Ginger, I'm going to keep going. Ginger's first time from Camarillo.
Hi, Ginger.
Amy was Simi Valley.
Hey, Amy.
Sorry, my son was calling through. Let me decline that call.
Okay.
See, my kids, just like yours, they call right at that opportune time.
I really think sometimes the kids, they just think you're
Yep.
sitting there waiting for them to call.
And he knows I'm here. And he's 30. He's in Texas.
30,
Yeah.
Our kids are similar in
Yep.
age.
Gail from Agora Hills.
Hey, Gail.
Cheryl, New Jersey.
Hey, Cheryl.
Debbie in Moore Park.
Hey, Debbie.
Joan, her first time, St. Louis, Missouri.
Hey, Joan from Missouri. Thanks for coming on. Thanks to all you guys.
We've got Cheryl, first time on.
Hey,
Didn't say where
Cheryl.
she's
Welcome.
from, but she's here.
Love it.
Thank
you.
Janet, Elk Grove Village, Illinois.
Illinois.
Oh, Cheryl's from upstate New York.
Upstate New York.
We have also Lynn, her first
Hi,
time
Lynn.
on.
Welcome.
Deborah, first time on from Maryland.
Hey, Deborah from Maryland. Oh, first time too. Gosh, we got a lot
This
of
is
first timers.
exciting.
Oh my God, it gives me goosies.
I got good. Look at
Listen,
I got goosebumps.
you got goosies.
I wonder who's in here with us because I just got them too.
The guides are with us every time we do this, by the way.
Oh yeah. Oh, Melissa said, "LOL." I wondered what I looked like, so she looked me up on Facebook.
Oh,
That's all
see,
right.
I told you people
Yeah.
are gonna wonder what you
Yeah.
look like. I gotta have you come on.
Now you know.
So next week you're gonna put on makeup.
You wouldn't recognize me today, Melissa. Let me tell you.
She looks really good in a ponytail.
I have
Gio,
that-
you wear a ponytail well.
Oh, thank
You
you.
really do. You look gorgeous in a ponytail.
You're
Yeah.
getting. Debbie says congratulations.
Thank you.
Priscilla says
Thank
congratulations.
you. Oh my God! Like, what's the rule about like a dress? Like when you're
You-
the mother of
you-
the bride.
Oh,
I
you
know.
are
I'm probably
jumping.
a year in.
Let me
But
just
I'm
tell
just
you.
saying, like, do you have to wear the color of the wedding?
Let me
or can
tell
you wear whatever you
Your
want?
daughter-in-law is going to tell you the color because what
Yeah, she will.
happens
That's true.
is she's going to pick her colors and then
Yeah.
she'll tell you what you're allowed to get and then you'll go on.
Is that what happens?
That is what
so
happens.
is that one? So you have to be told what color to wear.
So
I'll follow the rules.
Yeah, whatever.
just
I hope she loves you and you'll get a nice good color.
hope
Whatever.
it's emerald green. That's my favorite color.
And then you'll kind of
Probably
go
won't be.
in line in that
Yeah.
shade.
Okay, any color. I'm just so excited.
Anyway, tons of congratulations
Okay,
going out
thank
to
you.
you.
It's really
from
big
everybody.
news
It's
because
cool.
you know that's kind of a big milestone as a mom, right? So, yeah. So
Yeah, I mean,
it was.
there's
just
everybody's
what a
on
crazy-
here congratulating you, so
So
that's
exciting.
awesome. It
I
is
really am so excited because you know what's going to happen next? Grandbabies.
I have one of those.
Grandbabies
I got
are
the
next,
granddaughter.
right? Because we were talking about that last weekend, weren't we?
Mhm, yeah.
The last week on
Yeah.
Letters from Spirit, we're talking about grandbabies.
Yeah, that's what's
So
all
this is
about.
going to happen, and I'm not saying it's got to be right away, but you know, yeah, that's next.
Yeah,
Oh my God, I'm going to be crazy.
you are.
I'm going to be like,
You will
get
be.
it. That's going to be another level.
So yeah, lots of congratulations. And
thanks, you
yes,
guys. Thank you so much.
She's
Love,
over the
love, love.
moon.
Thank
and
you.
We're super excited for you.
Thank you.
So
It's a big weekend.
I know. So switching gears though.
Yo, switching
So-
gears.
Home, sitting on my perch last night, relaxing,
Yeah.
and I saw that you did your group readings. And I
Yeah.
saw that as quick as you were posting them, it was gone. And the Zoom readings.
That
And
was
then I saw
crazy.
you post, and I said, well, that's great. She's going to post another one.
Yeah.
And then I saw that one was gone. So,
It's crazy. I know, I couldn't believe it. It's like when the first one sold so fast, I thought, oh, you know, and then people were like posting like, oh, I missed it. Oh, I wanted it. And I'm like, okay. So I look at my calendar, I could do the next day. So then I did another one just because people were like, oh, I wish I could have. I didn't see it and it sold out. So I did another one. And yeah, I did it like midnight. And then I woke up in the morning at 5 and it was sold out. And I was like, what? What is happening?
well, for
So it
those
was
of us who didn't
awesome.
sleep, I
I'm
saw you
so
were sold out.
grateful.
Yeah, I knew you were sold out pretty quick. And
Yeah.
and I just have to say, and then I'll ask. I mean, who on here has actually done the Zoom reading yet or has signed up for one? Because
Yeah.
I did one, and it was a lot of fun. I mean,
Yeah.
if you guys think I don't participate in some of these things, trust me, I
She
do.
does.
I mean, it's
She
kind of.
does.
I told her just earlier. I said, I don't know. I mean, what can you read about me anymore? I said, I've done the Zoom readings. We've had.
We've had privates, we've had soul,
You've
we've
come
had
to my house
mediumship,
for
we've
my
had group
girlfriends.
readings.
Yeah.
I've done groups for her girlfriends.
Who's done one yet? Because I can attest. I mean, really, really, a lot of fun and very accurate. So if you
Aw.
haven't, I mean, these are sold out. Maybe we can con her into doing another one. She says I'm a hustler. I always hustle her to add more.
I know
stuff.
she's always hustling me to do things, and I love it, you know. And I think the group readings are really fun because you know if you haven't had a reading before, it's kind of fun to kind of tip your toe in a little bit to kind of see the experience. It's very interesting to see others that are receiving messages because I allow 8 on a group, and everyone kind of gets a little reading, and that's kind of fun. You get to watch other people, and you get to really see how the spirit world heals, just like the audience readings, right? When you have this, when you're in this audience, when you see people getting messages, it's really amazing to see how the spirit world comes in and lifts the hearts of those that they love. And in a group reading, you get to see that as well. Just, less people, right? And everyone gets a reading. So it's just kind of fun. And I want to do that. And so I always give away a reading here on Letters from Spirit. And then I like to do the group readings because, they're, a good price point. And then, and then there's private. So I try to offer a little something for everyone.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Yeah. No, you've got Kelly Cowan said she's glad she got tickets. Yes, at midnight. She got her tickets.
She got it at midnight.
Julie loved it. So I'm not sure if it was a private Zoom or if she did the group. I don't know. Evie, of course, did, and she said it was so great. Sandy Clark said she had to stay up until midnight to buy tickets, but it was worth it too. She's done a Zoom reading. Sally,
thank you, Sandy,
did a reading a couple months ago. Excited to attend 8:15, so she's going to be on your next Zoom.
Oh, okay,
so
good.
Cool.
Okay, so you did a private with Sally, and now she's going to do a group.
Yeah,
perfect.
So
Love.
I mean,
Love
like I said, if you guys haven't done them, and like you said, you kind of offer all ranges.
I do. I try to offer something for everyone.
And that's I know because for some people money is tight at times.
Yeah, and I don't want to price anybody out to connect with the loved ones. So I'll give away the free ones. I'll do the groups,
and it's cost effective.
And then the privates.
I think it's cost effective.
Yeah,
and then Lorraine got hers at 12:01 also.
12:01. So
really, so when they went available, then people were having to wait till midnight to buy these darn spots.
Oh,
which is
I was
awesome.
just trying. I was just trying to make it fair for the whole, I don't know. I don't know what I was thinking.
Well, fact of the matter is, they're a lot of fun. They're a lot of fun. So I'm glad that you added
fun,
that.
And and listen, spirit world isn't always serious too. Like sometimes they come in kind of fun and funny, and they're not always, it's not like it's always serious. Sometimes there's some humor and some fun. I had a guy the other day who, what did he do? That guy too, with the spirit, he did. They'll do things they dress me a lot. It's funny, but in mediumship, they'll put things on me. So I'm like, oh, somebody just put a Tommy Bahama shirt on me, or someone just put me in a Santa costume, or hey, your mom just put slippers on my feet. Do you understand that you would, they kind of do fun things like that too. So it's kind of fun how they.
My dad's always come in like a comedian when you read me. Yeah, he came in on his horse with the shining, I don't know, the man in shining armor, and you said he's fun, and he is. He was funny in life. He's funny in spirit.
Yeah. So they are who they are. And so they kind of come in, So if they had humor here, they're gonna show up kind of that fun way also, So you will recognize them. So.
And Pauline also just said she did the group reading in June, and she highly recommends. Which I do too.
Thank you, Pauline.
It's a lot of fun.
Yeah, she was on a group with me.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, perfect. Love. So I love it. It's a wonderful new way. It's always I like to mix it up and have different ways of working. The audience readings, the small groups, the privates. I'm doing so much on Zoom and phone. Yeah, I think half my readings today.
You can reach out to so many more people this way.
Yeah, it's amazing. And so I'm having so much. I'm just having so much fun, and it's great. And I know the spirit world's having fun too. Do you know what I mean? Because think about that.
Just think by doing this Zoom, how many more of these folks are able to actually reach out and connect a spirit, where it was more,
in person.
A lot of these folks would never have the opportunity to even see your gift or talk to their loved ones with you. So it's an awesome thing.
I love it. It's an honor. It's an honor.
No,
it's an honor. I'm so grateful that they want to work with me.
We talked about something over the weekend. You asked me.
Talk about?
Well, no, you asked.
Did I have a drink in my hand? Because if I don't work, I have a drink. So if I work, I don't drink. So I often don't drink anymore because I'm always working.
But you asked me a question. You asked me
what I asked
and you
you.
did have a drink. You had a drink,
and
I had probably a drink or two. But it was you asked me about mediumship and incorporating it. No, incorporating a little bit more into the Monday nights.
Yes,
and so I want to touch on that because I think that everybody on here is always interested in that.
Yeah.
Right?
So do you guys have any questions about mediumship? Because today I got an email actually because you're right. I asked you about that. I said I want to incorporate a little bit about mediumship. People might have questions about it or things that they're curious about. So actually today I had this email. And it was somebody who said to me, Monica, I want to connect with somebody on the other side, but somebody told me that I can't connect with somebody who I want to connect with until they've been passed away a certain amount of time. Is that true? And I'm like, no, it's not true at all. I've connected with people who haven't even had a funeral yet. And I've connected with people who've been on the other side over 70 years, even longer. I mean, so there's no time in the spirit world. So I always say it's dependent on your need. So if you have a need to connect with somebody and they would have just passed, then that loved one will come through because you have a need to heal. And the spirit world's about healing you and lifting you and helping you forward. That's what mediumship's about. It's about helping you forward, lifting you forward, and to help you. So if there's a need in somebody, then yeah, I mean, it doesn't matter. But I think it's interesting. Like, why would somebody even say that? It's like, how would they even know that? I mean, it's like,
you could, I mean, I
but
could see where
someone
somebody
would
would
say,
wonder, I've heard that question
but they said,
before.
no, you can't. Like,
Oh, well,
you
that,
you
I don't
can't
know.
because, they have to be gone a certain amount of time. I'm
No.
like, what are you talking about? Not true at all.
Yeah.
So anyway, just clarifying for any of you guys who also had somebody say that to you, it's not true. I always say it always goes off the need. So whenever
Right.
there's a need, loved ones respond.
Melissa has a question. She
Hey,
says,
Melissa.
do guides only have one person? So in other words, does Edgar? That's a really good question. I don't think I've ever heard that asked. So what is that answer? Do we know?
I'm going to be honest. I don't know that answer. I can't tell you for sure. I mean, when you connect with your guides, you have this wonderful personal relationship, and you're so attached, like they're so special to you, and you just want them all for yourself, right? So I remember that when my guides wanted to teach and use a platform and wanted to use me as their platform to work, I had to get over the fact that I was going to be sharing them, because it is kind of personal, and it's them and me, and so I had to kind of get through that. So to say if my guides are also the guides of somebody else, I don't know that answer. I don't know that to be true, and I don't know that to not be true. I can't honestly give you the right answer. I don't have an answer for that.
Okay.
I mean, in my heart of hearts, I want to say that my guides are mine, and I think that my guides are mine. That's what I think. That's what I feel, but I don't have clear. I can't 100% guarantee
fair
that.
enough.
But that's what I feel.
That's a good question.
It's an excellent question,
yeah.
and I can't 100% guarantee you that answer except for what I feel. So I feel that they're just for mine and yours are for you. That's what I feel, but I don't know.
Amy has a question. Do you also connect with pets? And
oh my gosh.
Yeah.
Let me tell you something. Pets can be amazing communicators. Not all of them, but also loved ones on the other side. Not all loved ones are amazing communicators. Like in life, there's some people that are super good communicators, but not everybody in life are great communicators, right? Some are introverted, some are extroverted. If you're introverted in life, you're not going to come forward and be all extroverted and be like Kramer on Seinfeld and slide through the door. You're not going to be chatty Cathy if you're, introverted. In life, you won't show up in spirit that way because you wouldn't recognize them. It wouldn't even make sense. So, what was the question?
What was the question about? Do you connect with pets? And then there was.
Yeah. And the pets are like amazing communicators. I've had them. I had a reading just not like a week or so ago, and and it felt like it was even a person. And I said, I just got talking about. I got someone coming in here, and I know it's a boy, and I just know you have a picture of him on your wall, and he tells me you got a portrait on your wall of him, and she went, my dog. Now he's on the other side and it's a boy. And then this whole like thing came by. So yeah, dogs can be, I had a dog that came through and he's like, he's telling me that you met him at the bus stop every single day after school and you sat under a tree and you fed him acorns. I mean, that's pretty specific for a dog to talk about. So, but not all dogs do that, but there are some good communicating dogs. Again, it's about the need. The need for that person to hear from that dog was huge because some of us love our pets like our children. So, I mean, she's got a stroller for hers. Yeah. So, some of them are like pets. So again, mediumship is about the need, and it doesn't matter if it's an animal or if it's a loved one, a person, or anything. If there's heart and sadness and a loss and a yearning to connect, they will respond. Yeah. So some pets have been amazing. I've had wolves come through that are phenomenal, like blew my mind.
Well, and in that same line of animals, wolves. The question, what Melissa asked, can guides actually be animals?
Can guides be animals?
Could one of be an animal?
They say there's totem, animals and stuff like that. And, I don't get down that whole road. I'm not saying there is or isn't. I keep things kind of simple and practical. I don't go to a lot of, so I can't say I would agree with that or disagree with that. I just don't,
Yeah.
I'm really into horses.
Yeah,
I'm really into horses.
I
mean, I think
horses
have a lot of have a lot of power. So I mean, anyway, yeah, it's possible. I don't know about all that stuff. I don't go down that road.
So Elizabeth asked the question: can guides ever be misleading at times to get you to go in the right direction? That's a good question.
Guides can be persistent. They will never, ever stop pushing you on the road that's right for you. They will show up and show you, give you more experiences and more breadcrumbs on your path to get you to pick it up. And eventually you'll pick it up. But it's like I always say, it's like them all, guides are always leading us to the water, but us as the horses, they can't make us drink it. So, they can lead us down the road, lead us to the water, but it's for us to drink it. But they'll keep trying all the time. So that's my best analogy in my experience with the guides, because mine had tried to get me into mediumship a lot sooner than I did. They were feeding me breadcrumbs for a long time. It took me a while to put it together.
I have another question for you, and I'm smiling because, here's the question from Nina. When will you have Nina. Your mediumship class? When will you be teaching a mediumship class? Thanks, Nina, because I'm always bugging her for these workshops.
Yeah, I just
You'll think about it.
I have some ideas I'm working on, but I need like a week off to do it. But I have some ideas. So, would you like to take a mediumship course? Who would be interested?
Yeah,
in
let
that?
us know. Thumbs up, put a comment.
Let me know. Yeah, let me know. Yeah. So yeah, it could be fun. Yeah.
That and doing the guides. Yeah, that's the other one I keep bothering you about. But yeah. So anyway, and let's see. So they'll probably be answered because there's a little delay, right? So I don't get the answers right away. Cool. While we wait, because I know there'll be some thumbs up on that. Tonight's topic.
Ooh.
So
I need my glasses.
Yeah.
The ones that don't fall off my face. Okay, the topic tonight is why curiosity is needed in your life. And this I actually wrote this one with them. So this is when I kind of got into my quiet space, and then I went to the computer and I just let my fingers go. And so so this one was not done through voice channeling, it was through typing. So that is the topic. And when I do my typing ones, they're always shorter. And the question is kind of like I sometimes would ask, like, why is when I type it, it's shorter, and when I speak it, it's much longer? And I really think it's because I put a little, I get a little bit in the way a little bit, because when I type, it creates neck spasms for me because of my photography days. So when I work my arm too much, so I'm always a little bit like, oh, I have to be careful, you know what I mean? Because I don't want to like be 5 days in pain. So yeah, so when I work my arm too much, that's what kind of happens. And so I don't know if that's why. That's what I'm thinking. Anyway, so tonight it's shorter. It's a shorter one, but it's fun. It's on curiosity. And I thought it was kind of fun. And so we're going to talk about that one today. And then, I want you all to think about this when I'm reading it, because I want you to really kind of feel like, does this sit with you? Does this make sense with you? Is this something that whatever they're speaking about, you could work on? So, I always want you to kind of put yourself in this letter a little bit and see if it resonates with you, because every letter every week is supposed to help move us forward a little bit. Now, it might resonate a lot more with one of you than another, but it should always touch you a little bit to kind of get you thinking a little bit, to move forward a little bit, to help you along a little bit towards more joy and happiness, right? And these are just little plugs that the spirit world, the guides, want to give us to kind of help us think about it. Or as they say, put a flashlight on it. They're always like, put a flashlight on it. Okay, so all right, so should we do the book first?
I would say, should we do the book? Yes. And then there's about 7 people or so that said they'd be interested in doing a mediumship class. So,
okay.
There is some interest in it.
Yeah. Okay. So are we brand new beginners, or do we have some experience in mediumship? That's what I would like to know, because, there's no point in, teaching something if it's ahead of, so there's, like probably like a beginning kind of course.
They didn't put that. I have a couple
that,
not sure I'd be good at it. Some said of course. So I'm not sure what everybody's.
But you know what? Here's the thing. Like, you know what mediumship really does too? It helps you be aware of yourself. I think a lot of the best mediumship, the development that I had been doing with myself was really opening myself. Because for the spirit world to really work with you, you have to open this up. You have to really open this up. And, I'm a far different person today than I was, several years, before it all started, and I've done a lot of change and growth through the process. And mediumship really is about uncovering yourself. So there's a lot of that too. So even in mediumship and developing mediumship, it is an unfolding of yourself too, because the mediumship, the spirit world can only work with who you are. That's why every medium is a little bit different, right? Because spirit world will work with every medium a little bit differently. So, the spirit world is going to work with me and my personality differently than somebody else because my personality is different than somebody else's, right? So my qualities are different than another person's qualities, and theirs different than mine. And so, the spirit world can only work with who you are. And so you have to know who you are. So there's always an unfolding of yourself, even when you develop in mediumship.
Well,
does that make sense?
The good news is it's consistent. Everybody on here is a beginner. So that if you do, in fact, do it, and there's several that are responding right now. They're all saying beginner. They'd be new to it. So at least you know where you could start.
Well, I would make it fun.
Yeah. It's always fun.
Yeah.
Always fun.
I love the spirit world so much. I love them.
Let's do a book.
Let's do a book. Okay, so we're going to do a giveaway of a book. It's going to be an ebook, but it's Destination Self, Navigated for You with Love by my spirit guides. So this was written with my guides when I started doing the writing, channeling. This book was created. They told me we were going to write a book, and we did. And we got another one in the works, actually. So anyway, but this book is going to be an ebook. I'm going to give you 2 versions, a PDF and an iBook. And whoever wins it, you'll just message me on Facebook, your email address. I can send it to you. And so that's exciting. I hope you like it. They're easy chapters, and every chapter, most all chapters have a little exercise. And again, always to help bridge you forward. There is a trailer on my website, on my book page. It has a little trailer of a video that I talk about the book. And for any of you who want to buy the book, there is also on my book page a link to Amazon and to Barnes & Noble. Yeah. So if you guys want to buy it at $11.99, there's $3.99 for an ebook. And I'm going to give one away today, so someone's going to win it. And who's it going to be? Did you put it out?
Well, I just put it out, but let me run through because we have a lot of folks that are new.
Okay.
So just to run through, guys, what you'll do for this, I've put out book contests now. So you put book and the number, which it will be, the number will be 1 through 100. Okay. I always have to look at my own notes. So the closest number under the number selected will win. Obviously, right on the dot will win immediately on the first number posted. If the actual number is not posted, the person that is closest underneath and the first person to post that will win. And please only vote once. And that's really it. So let's see who we've got. So we're getting some numbers up now. And
I want to get that music like on the game show.
We're going to get that.
What's that? Some of those that, when they're waiting for the...
that
one.
What
game show is that?
I don't remember.
Who does it? What's that game show? Da da da
and it
da
goes,
da 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 da.
Yeah, we got to get the wordplay next week.
We got to get that.
We're getting it.
We got to be able to find that music.
Okay, we'll get it. So we're still getting numbers up
here.
Good. So hopefully, Perfect. I know we have, like I said, new folks.
Any other questions?
Here. So yeah, ask
Anybody
a question.
have a question I can answer while we're getting the numbers in?
We will see.
See if I can see. This is my first time watch. Hello, I'm Misty. Hey, Misty.
Yep, I got her down.
Good.
And then Lucy, first time too.
Lucy.
This is what you were talking.
Lucy sounds like a fun name.
Mm-hmm.
Are you fun, Lucy? You sound like you're fun.
Jeopardy. Thank you, Debbie. Thank you.
Da, 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 da,
okay, we're going to hit that song for next week.
I don't know if we're allowed to, though. Are we allowed to use it?
Why not?
I don't know. Are we allowed to? We get fined or something if we use someone else's? I don't know.
This is kind of.
They can't get mad if I hum it, though, right?
No, you can hum whatever you want.
Oh my God!
Still waiting for a couple more numbers.
I haven't slept very much in days because of my darn dog. So I'm a little loopy.
Everybody's telling us it's Jeopardy, so we've got.
Okay, it's Jeopardy. Okay.
Yeah, we're gonna just get maybe a minute more. Is everybody done with their book number? I just want to be sure because this is going to be interesting. Because this will be, I'll have to break my own rule this time because actually nobody's underneath the number, nobody's under the number. They're actually going to be over. So I have to, in this case,
see,
take the number that will be closest in this case.
But that's good because that gives us more data to make sure we work out all the kinks.
Yeah, this hasn't.
So even like a little troubleshooting, it's a good thing, Gia.
I know. Hey,
you got to troubleshoot, right? How many times do we have to troubleshoot in life, right? We're always troubleshooting.
All the time. Okay,
right,
so again, in this case,
all right. Who did winner?
I'm going to just double. Let me one more check.
To Destination Self.
It's an ebook.
Okay.
Let me do one more check. Make sure that there's not any late.
Okay. Triple checking. So, okay.
Okay, let's go ahead and you go ahead and show the number. I think we're done with the numbers.
Here we go. So book.
There it is, number 5. So in this case, nobody actually had the number either number 5 or
which has never happened, by the way. That has never happened. This is a record.
So in this case, we will go just to the closest number, which happened to be the number 7, and that was Pamela Serpico. So congratulations, hey, Pamela.
Congrats, girl. So make sure you message me on Facebook. Give me your email address. Don't do it here. Do it on Messenger on Facebook. So I'm assuming you're following my page. Just go to Messenger, message me, say I won the book, and I will send you out a version.
Cool. All right.
And let me know how you liked it. Okay?
Very excited.
Congratulations. Okay, should we get to the letter?
Let's do it.
Okay, and when we're done with the letter, we're going to do a little talk. I really want to hear what you think about it, and then we'll give away a mediumship reading tonight. Okay?
Yeah.
So we're going to give one of those away to somebody today also. All right? Okay. Here we go. Okay, so this one I sat with the spirit, I sat with Edgar, and I said, good morning, Edgar. What shall we talk about today? I am always curious about what and where you like to place attention to us, for us all. Ah, yes. It is indeed a wonderful day, is it not? We say it is. To be curious, as you say, is a wonderful thing to be. Would you agree? For when one is curious, there is an eagerness to uncover, we say. It is that to be curious is a way to step into any day with a bit of excitement. We say as well things that give you curiosity are also things you have interest in understanding. Would you agree? It is by being curious you wish to understand more of something. This is correct, yes? Unfold the idea of something, to play with new ideas and new ways of enjoying the play, we say. We say to be more curious about yourself, to be more curious about your day, to be more curious about all that is around you. We say there is not enough curiosity within you each being expressed on any given day. We wish to highlight this. We say more of you doing it this way again, going there again, going in this direction again, eating at that place again. We say there is great value to be curious. It gets your inner engines moving to more. This way of doing things, always the same, keeps you all a bit in Groundhog Day. Do you agree? It is difficult to be curious when each and every day you go about life the same way, you see. The same map, the same direction, the same routine, the same route, the same outcome. You land at the same place each and every time, all with similar experiences. Yes? Why? We say being curious allows you to seek, you see. Seek more of what is someplace else. Seek more of how you can be somewhere else as well, we say. There is great joy found within you when you can step into a day with more curiosity. The wanting to know more about something. Anything, we say. It is through being curious that you each can begin expanding upon things that bring interest to you. So many of you do not know what gives you interest. You stumble a bit when topics arise upon, what shall we do today? Where shall we go? You have forgotten a bit here on how to be curious. So we shine our flashlight here to get you to first and foremost remember the words, curious and curiosity. What is it? What does it feel like to have it? Do you remember? Do you know what it feels like to be in a day feeling curious? Have you forgotten? Being in an environment that gives you things to be curious about. Why do you travel? What is it about traveling that brings excitement to you? You are excited for the idea of what it can be, you see. There is curiosity in the very idea of traveling. When you travel to places different from where you sit today, there is a curiosity within you regarding those places, yes, but also on how you will experience those places. It builds curiosity within you, you see, when you can take your expression further. than the do it the same way every day expression. We say seek curiosity in your life. Seek curiosity in every day. It can be found everywhere. It is only that you are not looking around. You are limiting your visual output to be only within the areas of your own customized Groundhog Day. Can you see? We say to step out a bit from routines and allow yourself to move with curiosity more. Seek conversations that build upon topics that you find curious. Prevent yourself from keeping conversations that are the same each and every day. Do you find yourself doing this? Holding conversations on the same topics. Ponder this and ask yourself if in fact you do this. Be curious to speak of more topics, different topics. This is playing, you see. This is playing with words. If now it is not possible to go somewhere or to experience other areas within your city or community, we say to begin with stretching the mind a bit more. Put into focus the areas of topics that get you buzzing a bit. This gives wonderful movement throughout you that then can seek to want more, you see. Can you see the difference here? Can you see how adding curiosity to your day will give you new, fresh energy to move about with? It is a better moving energy than when you stay in Groundhog Day, where everything is the same and nothing ever changes or moves. You go to the same places. You eat at the same places. Wear the same color even, you see. Talk about the same things. Can you see? It lowers your excitement radar. It is that curiosity within you that gets you wanting to feel new things. And by doing so, we say, will give you new experiences to have. And by doing this, we say, will create new wonderful things you will find interest in. With curiosity within you, you learn about what you like. With curiosity, you find things and topics to be passionate about. Can you see? It is a way to express yourself more through your day that will build upon the very foundation of excitement and joy, you see. It is that you are creative beings with a need to express yourselves, you see. Life is a beautiful way to express yourselves. Are you utilizing all that life has to offer you? Or are you staying within the small compounds of what you have allowed life to give you? Ask yourself. Be one who thrives finding curiosity in things, in conversations, in people, in places, in situations, and watch the radar of joy within you soar. It is so. We thank you for this time and we hope we got you all to feel a bit more curious. It is so.
I like that.
That's from Edgar.
Well,
I love how they ended it. What did they say? I love how they ended it. We thank you for this time and we hope we got you all to feel a little bit more curious.
Well, you know that.
See, sometimes spirit's funny.
But you know that saying is like the curiosity of the child.
Yeah.
A child, uber curious, right? They'll ask you nonstop. They'll explore everything. But we lose that as we get older, right? Maybe life gets in the way. But I mean, that's a great.
And isn't that what we love about kids? Is they're so pure and so fun and so
curious.
Yes. And we have lost that in ourselves as we've gotten older, as we have gotten more
set in our ways,
routine,
cynical about things,
you
right?
know, and just set in our own ways and like not wanting to venture out. And they said, you know, by being more curious, we'll actually get that radar within us to soar into more joy. You know, and it also lets you know things that you like, which is good too. By being curious, you learn things that you like. And so for a lot of us who don't know what we enjoy doing, who don't know what we're happy doing, who don't remember what gives us happiness and joy, begin to step in your day more curious to discover things. And that will then give you information about things you may be interested in doing.
Well, it's like Melissa said, guilty of these, right?
Yeah.
Which I am too, Melissa. I'm so OCD. I do things the same all the time. She says
we all do.
She has a few interests, and it's just like what you're saying is that curiosity, getting out there. We may find things that kind of pique our interest.
Yeah, but if we don't look to be curious, if we don't set out to be curious, if we don't add that curiosity to our life, then we're going to stay in Groundhog Day.
Well, as you
That
mentioned,
freaked me out when they said that. I'm like, oh, I don't want to be Groundhog Day. No.
I mean, you mentioned the traveling. I think most of us on here probably love to travel, right?
Yeah.
Evie makes the comment she loves to travel, must be
But
curious.
why?
But
right?
we're gung ho to go travel and be curious. But when we're in our everyday life, it's like, take the same route, same gas station, same grocery store.
I'm gonna get my gas here, and I'm gonna do my banking, go to the gas station, go here, and do my little route, be home in an hour and 20. So, we've kind of made things maybe a little bit too almost simple.
Yeah.
Almost simple. I've been guilty at it when it came to like restaurants and stuff. I'm like, oh, let's go back there. Let's go back there. It's like, oh, I know what the menu's going to be. I can get those tacos again. I love Mexican tacos again, but really it is, we really should kind of venture out and be curious. Like even in foods, like try different foods. Yeah. Like, who knows?
Joyce says it's a refreshing idea. Sandy says she always wants to seek out different places, but she's afraid to go by herself. Need to follow my curiosity, thoughts, or find a friend. I mean, there's got to be somebody out there that would want to venture into new restaurants. Somebody else.
Why do you have to feel afraid to go by yourself, Sandy? Because you could find a restaurant that maybe has like a counter where you can sit at, like a bar where you can order food. And then a lot of people tend to sit there kind of solo, and you can do that. You don't have to sit at a table by yourself. You can sit at a bar or the counters. A lot of people go there individually and they sit there. That's kind of
that's good
common.
advice.
You could do that, darling.
Yeah. Deborah,
get more comfortable.
Exactly. Unknown and excitement, explore deeper vision of new, learn, examining new feelings. So just getting out of the rut, I think is what she's saying. Just trying new things.
Yeah, right? That Groundhog Day, like they were saying, it's like the same day, the same place, do the same thing. And even like they even mentioned like clothing. Do you tend to wear the same color all the time? Do you? I mean, this is just about, these are like just little nuggets of little letters that just kind of get us to open our eyes to ourselves. Like, hey, like maybe I should mix up even just the color that I wear. Maybe I wear too much black, or maybe I wear too much brown, or maybe I wear too much navy, or, maybe a couple pops of color would be refreshing.
Kind of inspired me today. I'm actually going to, I've been getting a little bit better. I'm going to try something new, whether, like you said, a new restaurant or done some different gyms. So I think it's a great message.
Because you won't know if you like it if you don't try. And I think it's important to step out and be kind of curious. I thought that was.
Dina said she's been feeling stagnant lately. She needed the topic today. She said, thank you.
Good.
And Evie, beautiful message. Deborah says truth. And Melissa, I'm guilty of being in Groundhog Day.
Right? So think about this for a second. What is one thing you could be more curious about in your life? What is one thing tomorrow you can step out into your day and do it differently? Would it be the way you drive to work? A different route? Would it be a different color that you wear? Would it be eating not what you normally would eat for breakfast? Would it be doing a routine differently? What would it be for you? Like what, even like, I mean, really even do even TV shows. I mean, think about it. Don't you kind of like, I'm guilty of that. I only watch, a very limited amount of TV shows. I watch Seinfeld and Big Bang Theory.
Like literally,
and they're both old TV shows.
Yeah, you do like those, huh?
Those are the two. I mean, and The Housewives.
I mean, I want to get so detailed that I'm so OCD that I literally clean my dishes. I do in a certain order. I mean, like seriously, and I know I'm not the only one on here. I have a system.
We all have done it.
I mean, everything's systematic,
Yeah. So what is it? I mean,
well, Deborah said she went to Sedona and it sparked that curiosity. She said she felt like a little kid walking through the river there. It was so fun, right?
See?
So
and what was it about it? Was it because did you look at the river or the creek in a different way? What was it that made you feel childlike when you went to Sedona? What was it that sparked that curiosity? So, because I just think sometimes we don't put our radar out there. Like we keep ourselves so tunnel vision to like what we need to do, where we need to go, what we need to be. Like, this is my routine. This is what I wear. This is what time I get up. This is where I go. This is the route. And if we just like throw that out and just kind of say, I'm going to play today. Isn't really curiosity just playing, I think.
And Sedona's so magical anyway.
I've never been there.
Oh my, you've never been to
I know,
Sedona.
I know. I've had 2 girl trips scheduled.
Magical.
I've met multiple and kept canceled.
Yeah, no, it's a lot of fun. Kelly said she changed her route to work just to see something different.
Like, and didn't you see different things? Did you pay more attention when you changed the route? Did you pay more attention? Or because like sometimes when you take the same route to work all the time, don't you almost come just like almost in that, like you don't even know where you're driving because it's so robotic that you just show up because you know the billboards. You don't even look at what's on the road. But if you go a different route, now you see different things and something could spark your interest, right?
Yeah.
because we have to sit there and say, like, I don't know what to do and I'm kind of bored. And like they talk about like how there's no reason. Edgar said to me one time, they said, there is no reason to ever be bored. There is so much to do. There is so much data being given to all of you that there's no reason to be bored. Are you opening your eyes? Are you looking? Are you aware? Are you paying attention?
I love this comment.
And
sorry there, but I love this one. Wendy said, she said, I went to Scotland last year by myself and my friends thought I'd gone crazy and it was amazing. That's guts. And I love when I hear those stories. I love that.
And you know what? Good girl, honey. I love that. You know, I remember when I went on vacation and I met my husband on vacation. And I went to, he lived in Europe at the time. And I went to Europe after I met him on vacation. And I flew to Europe, never been to Europe ever. Flew there all by myself and totally out of character. And we've been married 23 years.
See?
And he asked me to marry him in 5 months. And you know what? It's been the most wonderful thing. So I stepped out of my comfort zone and I became curious to wonder what it would be like. I took the, I don't know, I think we should step out of ourselves.
I like it. And you know, and then Kat mentioned, and she's right, I think you'll agree, that with this whole COVID thing, I think all of us have really crawled into our shells and been in these routines, and it's time to break out now. And
yeah, but you know, there was some good about kind of going inward a little bit to kind of like just feel us sometimes. You know, sometimes it was good to like not wear the makeup and just be with ourselves and just get to know us a little bit and kind of go in a little bit. But then we got to take that data that we've learned about ourselves and now step out with maybe some excitement, right? So there's this quote that we could talk some more about, but I just want to say, like, I thought this quote from Walt Disney was really good. It says, when you're curious, you find lots of interesting things to do. Walt Disney. If you're curious, a lot of times we're saying, I don't know what to do. I'm bored. I don't know what to do. We won't do anything. But we're probably lacking a little bit of that curiosity radar, right?
For sure.
So that's what Walt Disney says. He says to do that.
That's a good quote.
It says, curiosity is the essence of our existence. Gene Kernow said that. Curiosity is the most powerful thing you own. James Cameron.
That's a good one. I've heard that one. That's a good one.
Curiosity is the wick in the candle of learning. Oh, here's one. I have no special talent. I am only passionately curious. Albert Einstein.
That's a good one.
Yeah.
Joy put a comment. She says, "I'm watching because I'm curious." Right. So she's doing this.
Oh,
she's joining this, and because she's curious. So
good.
That's
right. Because you know, because I think the curiosity can expand us. Right. Curiosity expands us. It allows us to open up. Allows us to open up a little bit, because especially in this COVID time when we've been so like this, you know,
I know
it is kind of. It's kind of like, what was that episode with the flower budding? What one was that with Letters from Spirit? Blooming. Yeah. But it's kind of like it's time for us to bloom, right?
Get out.
So we've kind of like we've been this bud, and now it's like time for us to bloom, and maybe curiosity kind of will help us bloom.
It's going back. I have a mediumship question. You might be able to address really quickly. I think it's Maria Zubak is her name.
Hey, Maria.
She wants to know: is the future already set? Like the man you're going to marry? How many kids you'll have? Please answer. So is that set?
You know what, they have what's called free will, right? But I do believe to a certain point, I think that there are certain things that are just like I know I was supposed to be a medium. Like I know it. You know, could it have happened sooner? Yeah. Then it did? Yeah. Did I get in my own way? Yep. You know, but did the universe keep showing me the breadcrumbs anyway? Yep, to put me on that path, because this really was my road. So I think there are certain things that are absolutely your life path. And I believe very much that universe will always keep putting you on that path to find it, to uncover it, to discover it, will always lead you to that water for you to drink it, right? If it's really for you. I don't think guides or universe will ever stop helping you find that expression for yourself. So I think to some degree, yes, but there is also free will, right? So, you know, we can block things, yeah. But I think if it's really your purpose, I think it shows up in 100 different ways until you acknowledge it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Does that answer your question?
I mean, that's
the most truthful question. Yeah, I can give you, because I think both are right. You know, but I think that when it's something hardcore that's destined for you, I don't think you can escape that.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. And I mean, and a lot of people really, they're enjoying the topic, and thankful. Deborah said thankfulness and breathe easily and hoping hopeful, love to explore, and love nature. She belongs in nature. So she likes to be in the nature.
Yeah, but see, you probably never would have known that if you never really went into nature, right? So, you know what I mean? So maybe even take that to the next level. Like start breaking it down, like what part of nature? You know, what kind of nature? Is it the animals? Is it the birds? Is it the ocean? Is it the breeze? I mean, what is it? Like even take it deeper. You could even learn more.
Yeah.
There's always more data for you.
Deborah
That's
followed
awesome.
up. She said Sedona was an on-the-spot trip with a friend, went to the vortex, which the vortex, it's so
Went to the
cool.
vortex?
I've hiked those. It's so cool. That's why I'm saying it's magical. She says it was fun walking through the river that she had to balance. There was moss on rocks and the water was flowing.
So beautiful.
She said she felt her inner child being healed because I tapped into my child curiosity. And she said it was so freeing, healing. Sedona is magical.
Isn't that amazing? But even just the curiosity, the inner child curiosity, that, you know, I think sometimes we park that in the trunk. And, you know, I think we need to take that out. You know, I think it might really stir some good movement within us. Right?
I like the topic tonight.
I thought it was fun, right?
Yeah,
it was fun. I thought we'd do something kind of light and fun coming off the holiday weekend. So we got a reading to give away.
Let's give it away.
And let me see, there's one more quote here. I thought this was good too. We keep moving forward, opening new doors and doing new things because we're curious. And curiosity keeps leading us down new paths. Walt Disney. He had two good ones I like today. Walt. I wonder if he's curious in the spirit world.
I'm sure he is.
Right?
I mean, talk about nobody that never lost his inner child.
Right?
I mean, if we
he actually helped us all connect with ours.
Right?
Right? I mean,
it's crazy.
What a gift he was.
So should we give away a reading?
Yeah, let's do a reading.
Okay.
So we're going to do this.
Okay. So same. Okay. Perfect.
So
same. I just posted reading contest starts now. And again, unless for some strange reason, it'll be the closest number underneath. Okay. Again, 1 through 100, vote one time only. The first one that either gets the number exact or when we get all the numbers, who's the closest underneath will win, and then I'll post it. So go ahead and start. And it looks like people are putting their postings up now. And do you have any idea what next week's topic is yet, or have you decided? We can talk about that.
Right. So, you know, I don't know yet because I feel it during the week. Okay. Like I felt this one, and I might channel one that I feel inspired to. So I don't know. You have to like tune in. You guys are all on my page, right? Do you all get my posts or my emails and stuff? Are you all getting those? Because I always post and do an email to let you guys know what the topic's going to be, and I just kind of feel it. Yeah, so I just sort of feel it. So I just want to. I don't know yet.
I like the one you mentioned earlier. I don't know if it's for next week or in the future, but I kind of like the one you were talking about.
The aligning the tires?
The friendship.
Oh.
And just kind of coming off of this, where people are, you know, certain people are saying, hey, I have to find that. But I don't know. I kind of like that topic. Might be fun. So
maybe we'll do that one. I don't know.
All right.
We'll see.
Okay.
I'm going to keep you curious.
That you are. Keeping me curious.
I'm going to keep y'all curious. I don't know. I don't know yet.
Okay. Okay. I'm still getting numbers.
Okay, good. So yeah, good. Anybody? Is there something? Can I answer a question for anybody while we're getting the reading going? I know you guys are all. Is there any like? Yes, received your communication. Thanks, Pauline. Okay, so these are all reading ones. Let me just see. Can't see farther. All right. If you guys have a question for me, you can post it.
Just put it in there.
Put it in there and I'll answer it.
We're still getting numbers.
Anything on mediumship?
Has everybody voted? I know we have a couple second delay, but I don't see any new numbers coming up. So can you give me a thumbs up if we're all good?
And whoever wins, if you find that you prefer to have like a soul session, which is about you and your life, instead of a mediumship session, that's totally cool. It's whatever reading. I'm all about giving you what you need. So I'm offering the mediumship reading, but if you win it and you really kind of think, hey, I think I would benefit more from, you know, a soul session, then we can certainly do that. So no worries at all. Also, for you guys who booked my, if any of you guys want to get a private reading with me, you can, in this post up here, when I talk about what this post is, you'll see, if you click on it, you're going to see a link where you can buy a private reading with me if you want one, okay? I'm primarily doing all my readings Zoom and phone. I've been doing that for months and months now, and it's been amazing. So,
yeah, I think we're good on the numbers, but I'm going to throw a couple questions at you really quick. Let's see.
Yeah, throw a couple questions.
All right. One is obviously, will you be adding more group session Zoom readings?
That's I will. I will because I just have to find like the dates, right? Because I have to find the time to kind of do it. So it worked out that weekend. I could do it. I have my son coming in town from New York, the one who just got engaged, and so I have to be.
You're
with him.
Kind of busy.
Well, he's going to work like they work hard and all during the day, but like the nights and stuff, so I wanted to wait until he was going to be gone again, which is why I did it in August.
All right, shall we get away reading? I think we're good, and okay. we didn't have an exact number, but we had somebody right under it. So
okay. So again, any reading you want, it's going to be a 30-minute Zoom reading. I can also do it on the telephone if you prefer telephone instead of Zoom. That's totally fine. So you just have to let me know. Message me on Facebook, your email or your phone number, whichever way you want it. And I will
and the winner
give you some dates.
Yeah, and the winner is, because it's going to come out. Did you show the number?
No.
Oh, I'm sorry. I thought you. I already congratulated. Hurry.
You did?
Yeah. My God. Hurry. I thought you. I was looking at this and I wasn't watching. So winner.
Gia, 79.
And the winner was Bunny Garcia with 77. Congratulations, Bunny. I thought you flashed number.
Bunny. Did she win once before? I think she did.
I do not know. I am not.
Are you a repeat offender?
You are.
I'm taking you to Vegas.
Yep, could be.
If it was, I am absolutely taking her to Vegas. I think
we'll find out.
Yeah, let me know.
Really quickly, Lucy, how do we do that? Can you explain the Zoom reading? Because not everybody's done Zoom. How easy it is? And what
it's so easy. So to do a Zoom reading, you don't have to have a Zoom account. Number one, you just you have to have like an app that you have to just download, which is like 10 seconds. It's like so easy peasy. So all you do is you go on the link above here and you click your reading. You're going to get the link. You're going to click on it. It's going to talk about the different readings. You'll pick the reading you want. You'll buy the reading, and then it's going to take you to my calendar, and you're going to pick the calendar. You'll pick your day and time that you want. It's going to show up in your time zone, whatever time zone you're in. It'll show up, and then you'll pick that time for your reading, and then you will get an email confirmation with the time of your reading, confirmation that you paid for it, and the Zoom link. And then you just click on that link when it's time for our reading. That's it. And if you go through this process, but you don't want to do a Zoom reading, but you did it all and you got a Zoom link, everything emailed to you, you just got to email me or message me and say, hey, I'm scheduled for such and such date and time on Zoom, but I'd rather it be a phone reading. Here's my phone number. And then I'll make the adjustments on my end. We could do it over the phone. So you don't have to do a Zoom, but the calendar system up here, they make you kind of do it and then they send you a Zoom link. But if you want to do it with a phone reading, you could totally do that. Absolutely no problem. So you just email me once you order it and you schedule it, and then just tell me this is the day and time and I want a phone reading instead. So that's what we'll do. So you could totally do that. And for all of you guys, thanks for coming on tonight. Thank you so much for all of you guys checking it out, everything. I hope you enjoyed and had fun. And next week we'll be back at 5 o'clock. I'm going to bring Gia on.
I'm put on some makeup. I'll show my face.
I'm gonna put you right next to me.
Yeah. And P.S. I guess you and Bunny are going to Vegas because yes, she did win.
I knew it.
Yeah,
I knew it.
Right.
I knew it. Right. Okay, Bunny, you we're gonna head to Vegas.
There you go.
I love it. Okay, fab. So you know how to do it. You'll message me, okay, darling? And I think Bunny also did a small group reading with me once as well, right?
I think she.
I remember that too. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I remember that too. So love. So okay, perfect. So, okay, guys, thanks so much, and I'll see you guys Monday. And thanks a lot for coming on board. Had so much fun with you guys. Until next time.
Have a great week.
Bye.
Bye-bye.